Hey everyone, welcome back to Judo Highlights. So we're going to have a look at the top Ippons from Stump, the first world champion from Switzerland. Incredible judoka, I've been following him for quite some time. And this was quite a sensational throw by him, throwing Hashimoto. And in recent years, he's just got really strong at these kind of like hiza guruma, sasai kind of techniques. Really capitalizing on them, getting lots of Ippons with them. So we'll have a look at these kind of ashiwaza techniques here. Just incredible stuff. I don't know how he does it. I really wish he comes out with some sort of tutorial or video, because I guarantee you there's some little details in here that just make all the difference for his techniques. Here he is throwing Oyoshi Ken, and this was within the first minute of the contest. Just really surprised him with an Ippon as well, and it's just incredible getting an Ippon with this technique against really high level Japanese competition. And he does it frequently too. This is from Stump's Instagram, and he's at Kokushikan University. Same technique, and you just see people fall over from this. It's really incredible. And to be honest, I can't think of anyone else who specializes in this technique, kind of hiza guruma or sasai, and getting Ippons with it. It's just incredible. So there is a lot more to his game. You're seeing a counter here to Ochigari. Ochigaishi is a bit of an ashiwaza specialist. He has a nice Ochigari, a nice Uchimata, you'll see those soon, and also a really nice Osotogari. I think definitely early on, 2018, 2019, Osotogari was his go-to technique before he started just busting out these kind of sasai, hizaguruma techniques. But also, one thing that's really amazing, and I've put it at the end of the video, I think a lot of people who like newaza will really like this, but transitions, he's really good at just getting a wazari with any sort of technique and then transitioning straight into the newaza. Lots of clips of that later on in the video. Jeez Louise, what do you call this? It's like a mixture of kosoto with uranage and tani otoshi. Just incredible stuff. So moving on a little bit, here's his osotogari. And you can see him here, he really latches onto that leg. Kind of reminds me of Murao a little bit. This next one, check out all the ashiwaza attempts. He's not looking to throw here with the sasai, but it's just kind of planting his opponent in position, getting the feet locked in position, and then jumps in for the osoto. And watch the legs. White's legs, they just kind of go together as he attacks that far leg. Incredible osotogari. And he's got quite a lot of Ippons with this technique. Here's another one. Lots of fakes with the ashiwaza. Little fake here, gets him moving backwards. And then, the hook on the far leg, it looks so strong. Here it is again. And it's a different osotogari to what Ono Shohei would do, but people try that all the time, and it is difficult to imitate. This though, more traditional osotogari, probably more for all of us, I think. Although, what I've been trying recently is I've been trying to mimic the Stump sasai. And I don't know, next time you're at judo, give it a try. Left versus right, you throw your hand kind of on their back, around their shoulder, and you just try to attack that knee. It's hard, I don't know how he does it. It's incredible that he generates leverage from that position. Here's an Ochigari, and watch the fakes. Makes him think that he's going forwards, and then he goes backwards. Really gets him moving here. And Blue tried to defend an Uchimata, I guess, and then got caught going backwards. Time for an Uchimata. And you can see Stump, he's got that grip around the tricep, which he uses a lot for the sasai. But this time, going in for the Uchimata. And it's a hard grip to get an Uchimata going from. You don't have much control of the head, which is why you need a lot of fakes to kind of make people try and defend and get their head really low. And now we're getting into the transitions of things. So an osoto here into a juji. And this is just the beginning. Stump has fabulous transitions. I think there's like 10 or so here. So kosotogake here. And then he's got his leg trapped, needs to deal with that. Turns around, jumps on top, looks to secure the arm. And once you do that, it's almost inevitable that you're going to get out somehow. And this is what I knew Stump for back in the day. This is from 2019. But he was a real newaza specialist before he developed kind of a lot of his ashiwaza. But he's always got this to fall back on, and of course the transitions to be able to move from tachiwaza to newaza is, I think a lot more people should do it. And I think you could probably look at Stump. I mean, he's world champion now. A lot of people are going to look at what he does in his judo, what makes him so successful. And I think this is just one aspect. So here it was another kosoto attempt that got blue down to the mat. Didn't score, but again, secured that arm. And then straight into the kami shiho gatame. This one here, let me know guys if this has a name. It looks kind of similar to what Akimoto used to do, but he would kind of feed his legs in and use his legs to roll people over. It's not the funokubo turnover either, but I feel like there should be a name, especially with that grip that he has, kind of crossing across the gi. And now he's changing it completely. Going a bit more classical, same position as the last one. Here he is again, a Tayatoshi attempt. Got white down to the mat. And look, he's feeding that hand across under the belt and getting the gi again. So there's got to be a name for this technique, and I'm sorry, I just can't remember it right now. I'm sure someone's going to tell me in the comments. But it's good from Stump. You can see him locking up the arm in the newaza. Also going for that cross grip under the belt with the gi. So he's got his strategies that he likes to do on the ground. I mean, I definitely think all the top judoka have one or two patterns that they love to do. I mean, just slick ashiwaza there. And what is going on? Oh my god. He's got a reverse sankaku here. I mean, how he ended up in this position is just great awareness. And here, I mean, he's looking for the pants. He needs something to roll him over. And this is against Taloglu, one of my most criticized judoka on the circuit. I went pretty hard on him back in the day. If you want to see a terrible match, go watch him versus Ebinuma. I'm not sure when it was, but I think they only fought once. And then watch him versus Ono Shohei. And I think Ono Shohei just was kind of disgusted that Ebinuma lost that match and just wanted to demolish him, and he did. This is against Basili. And this is earlier on. So for Stump to beat someone like Basili was just a huge confidence booster, I think. And now this is definitely more looking like that Akimoto turnover. But again, this is incredible. I mean, Basili, he is an Ouchigari master. And then Stump managed to do this to Basili's Ouchigari. I mean, Stump's ashiwaza is just incredible. And then of course the transition. So you can really see these little parts of Stump's game really make him a world champion. And I mean, I was probably the first person to say I thought Lombardo should have won that final, but still Stump, I mean, he's got everything. He's got all the makings of a champion. Definitely shown it across the years. So I'm not sad at all that Stump is world champion. I'm sure Lombardo will get there one day. And these last two guys, just two Ippons that I forgot to include. This last one here, a big uranage. So Stump, I mean, he can do it all. Great world champion, great Ippons, great transitions as well. I really like his newaza. So that's it from me guys. Like, subscribe, and if you need a discount for JudoTV, it's in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.